Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the grand finals of the TLS Season 2. It's going to be Sziky versus TechnicS, a best of 7 ZVZ to see whether Sziky is going to take back-to-back TLS seasons or if TechnicS can finally dethrone the king. But first, a huge thanks to our sponsors, Razer and Twitch TV, without whom none of this would have been possible, donating generous prize pools not only for this season of TLS, but for 3 regular seasons plus a championship season that is going to be coming up. That's right, guys, that's right. We're going to have at least 2 more seasons of TLS after this. So all you players who are thinking about slacking, don't do it, especially you Proasses and Terrans. Keep practicing, because there will be a Season 3 and there will be a championship season. So, oh, and of course, thanks to Team Liquid. Is there a tournament? Team Liquid? Team Liquid. Man, I can never do this thing with the camera. I don't know, like, you know, like you see on YouTube videos where people do it, they just like point to random things behind them. I think it's like crazy hard. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. And here we go. Game number 1. Sziky versus TechnicS is going to be on Neo Jade. Now, it is a best of 7 this time, so we have repeated 2 maps in the map pool. Jade and Fighting Spirit will be the maps that are repeated, so we're just going to stick them in the middle. And both players are aware of that. So, yeah, but of course, because it is a mirror matchup, and ZVZ in particular, I wouldn't expect the maps to make a huge difference here, although, of course, on 4-player maps, you can occasionally have scouting advantages one way or another. But, you know, since we have a good number of 4-player maps and it's all random, hopefully it all balances out in the end. Now, of course, a lot of people would favor Sziky in this matchup. He did destroy Michael in last season's finals, just 4-0'd him, easy peasy. But, you know, given Michael's recent inactivity, I gotta say TechnicS is arguably, you know, the second best foreigner in the scene. You know, some people might, you know, there's a few Zergs at the top there, like Michael, maybe Eon Zerg, True Touch, etc., are all very, very good. But TechnicS, definitely a strong candidate for the number 1 foreigner who is not Sziky. So I would find this matchup very, very exciting. Cool, fun little tidbit, by the way, also is that TechnicS likes to play PvZ as well. Like, he played PvZ in last season's qualifier against Eon Zerg, and he actually has quite strong PvZ. Just like Sziky does, in fact. Sziky also has really strong PvZ, so I don't know what is it about these Zergs who also have really strong Protoss. In before jokes about Protoss being easy race. Ha! Beat you guys to it. But anyway, I doubt either of these guys will be playing Protoss in this finals match, because there is $300 on the line for first place, $150 for second, so still pretty nice either way. But I'm sure both players wanting to be the champion. Sziky wanted to take back-to-back TLSs, and TechnicS wanting to prove that he is a match for Sziky, not to be underestimated. So, I think we're ready. But first, a little treat, of course, because for those of you who are here for the round of 8, you know that TechnicS actually had submitted a hype video for himself, a little intro video. So, so let's take a look at that now. Here you go, guys. TechnicS himself. Well, that's gone badly. YouTube video 1, sale 0. Oh man, it's only like a minute and a half too. How the hell did it stop? Well, there you go, guys. #1 hype video. Also, I feel kind of bad for Sziky, because we have like this cool video for TechnicS, which just abruptly stopped. How the hell? Alright, I'm sure someone will link it in the chat. I want to link it in the chat now. Technical difficulties abound. Oh man, talk about abrupt GG out of the video. Anyway, does anybody have a Sziky video I can play? Because I feel bad only playing the TechnicS one. I don't know, maybe I should do like a little Sziky hype video. Go Sziky, fighting, woo! Alright, so that's his cheer. Alright, so I think we're now ready for game #1. Enough shenanigans. Let's just go into it. Alright, here we go at the top left as the blue Zerg, we have Sziky. At the top right as the brown Zerg, we have TechnicS representing Team Bulgaria. As we saw from that video that I foolishly didn't finish. I still don't know why that happened. I totally thought I preloaded it, but apparently not. Anyway. So, immediately, off the bat, we see that Sziky will have the scouting advantage in game #1. Which is not a good sign for Mr. TechnicS. Curiously, both players are scouting away from the close natural. Look at that, see? So, oh, so a bit of lag. Do we have an... Oh, Tupacalypse! 9 supply. Time to kick Tupacalypse. Tupacalypse, out. Yes. Oh, is he going to survive till 10 supply? I don't think so. I don't think he's going to survive until the Overlord finishes. Can he do it? That'll be like the longest time Tupac's ever been in a game of StarCraft. Alright, here we go. Tupac. Tupac! He's still alive! He's got like a fantasy GG timing. Oh! The Overlord, look at that, it's like 90%! Should have taken bets on whether the Overlord would finish or not. Oh, poor Tupac. All he wants to do is watch a game of StarCraft. He spends day and night organizing TLS. Refereeing the games, getting things ready, and then boom! It's kicked out. Just like that. Thrown out. It's terrible. So we got a 12 hatch from both players. Wow, interesting. So mirror builds, but again, that means the scouting is definitely going to make a huge difference here. Oh, this is going in a curious direction. Oh, he's trying to make sure he doesn't miss that Overlord. And I think they see each other now. Yeah, so now they see each other. So what this means is not only does TechnicS know, or rather, not only do they both know each other's spawn locations, but Sziky knows that TechnicS didn't go for a 9 pool, and TechnicS has no idea what Sziky's gone for. Because if TechnicS went for a 9 pool, this Overlord wouldn't be here at this timing. So Sziky immediately upon seeing that knows that his 12 hatch is safe. He's not going to just get blind counted by a 9 pool. So he's feeling pretty good about life, and TechnicS still has no idea what's going on. Now both players are going to start mining their gas. Looks like the pool for TechnicS is marginally faster, interestingly enough. Sziky didn't sneak a drone out, did he? No, he didn't, so I don't know why that is. Sziky's actually slightly behind, it seems. For one reason or another. He's like 1 supply behind TechnicS, and slightly slower on the lair as well. I'm not really sure why that is. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, ooh, did that... No, I don't think he saw the second Overlord, but the first Overlord's, or sorry. No, that is the second Overlord, excuse me. The first Overlord didn't see that one. The second Overlord's now come over here, so he saw that it is In fact, a 12 hatch from Sziky as well. So 12 hatch on 12 hatch. No need to get too crazy with the initial lings. Sziky is moving out with his 8 lings, but again, he went for a layer before speed, just like TechnicS did. And with that rush distance, you know, I mean, shouldn't be able to do too much. Having said that, he is Sziky, and Sziky lings are pretty terrifying. But if there's one player who I'd say could take care of them, it would be TechnicS. Now, TechnicS recently in the Father tournament, I believe, did lose to Sziky 2-0 and 2-1 or something like that. I think he was 1-4 overall, and so that did not bode well for him. However, a few months ago there was a BrutalWarMaps.net tournament on maps that were created by their team of map makers, and TechnicS actually 3-0'd Sziky in the semifinals of that tournament. Now, I don't know how that happened. I don't know whether it was partly due to the maps. I mean, generally, maps don't make a difference in ZVZ, but, you know, just by playing on a new map that you've never seen before, it can cause some slight bits of, you know, make you a bit uncomfortable, especially if you're, like, trying to hide lings at random places. You don't really know where to hide them. So I don't know if that contributed to it or not, but that was a very interesting result. So, you know, TechnicS has beaten Sziky in his best of 5 series before. So, you know, it's not completely out of the question that he could do so here. And interestingly, Sziky's built a sunken colony, and TechnicS hasn't. So, you know, that's gonna... Well, I think that might be because TechnicS actually built a few more Zerglings. Sziky's actually a little bit scared here. I mean, you can see the lings are moving out, but he's still being very, very defensive with that sunken as well. So yeah, he seems to be a little bit overly concerned here. Both players at exactly 26 supply. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But he just built that one. So I feel like the drone counts are basically even, assuming they're building drones at the same pace. Well, it looks like Sziky might not have built that extra drone. But anyway, the mutas are now on the way. Any upgrade? No upgrade, but 2 lings are sneaking here though. Oh, 2 lings are they gonna get in? And what the hell? Man, those lings were not doing their job. Did you see them just run all the way past? Alright, so that one in natural doesn't do anything. The one in the main should not do anything. Oh my god, it should not kill a drone. That should not kill a drone! No! That is not allowed! That is unacceptable. Why did that happen? Oh my god, that should just not be allowed. I mean, that wasn't even Sziky being Sziky there. That was just not good. That was a big mistake by TechnicS. And that one drone is huge. They only have 10 drones each. That's like 10% of his economy just died right there to one Zergling. Anyway, we have another big engagement here in the middle, but Sziky has a huge advantage on the ground. And it looks like he's got an advantage in the air as well with a few more skirts. TechnicS, though, doing some good micro. It looks like TechnicS might have the advantage in the air, but he's got no sunken to fall back on, so this ling advantage on the ground might be the undoing of him. But no, it looks like Sziky is going to not quite break through. No, he's going to break through on the ground, but his lings are not moving. His lings are just chilling there, but TechnicS is winning in the air. So Sziky wins the ground battle, but TechnicS somehow wins in the air. So if he can just hold off these lings, where is his mutas going, though? Oh, there's lings in the main. The 6 lings have stuck into the main here. Oh my god, he's lost 3 drones in the main base, 4 drones, 5 drones have fallen in the main. Even though TechnicS won the air battle, he has been devastated in his economy. And oh my god, he's not paying attention. He takes Scourge hits as well. TechnicS' economy taking a severe blow there. 1 muta even still causing pain for him. And some random Scourge coming in. Let's see, 21 supply for Sziky. But TechnicS with a big supply lead though. If he can just go for a counterattack now, I don't know if he has to counterattack or not. Because it looks like actually, wait, Sziky, did he lose some drones or something? Or did he, I guess he used one to make a gas? Oh, he transferred something to mine the gas here. Because Sziky doesn't seem to have that many drones either. In fact, TechnicS, despite losing all those drones, I feel like still has more drones. And he's now run his own Zerglings into Sziky's base. He might be able to snipe a drone here. It looks like he's going to get at least 1 drone. It looks like he's going to get 1 drone. He is indeed going to use 3 lings to get that 1. And also, is he going to get a Scourge hit? No, not quite. Sziky's micro is still too good there. Meanwhile, Sziky going for the counterattack of his own, going to kill a drone of his own. He might even get a second one here. It looks like, no, he's not going to get a second one. Unless that 2 HP Zergling kills a drone, which would just blow my mind. Please don't kill a drone. Alright, he's not going to kill a drone. A couple of skirts are coming in. Sziky, though, way too on top of his muta control to allow that to affect him. Now the supply's a lot closer, only 4 supply difference between the 2 players. I think TechnicS should still have the muta edge, but otherwise it's actually looking really, really close. I feel like TechnicS actually has the upper hand here, despite having the scouting disadvantage while going mirror builds. He's actually doing really, really well. I mean, TechnicS could certainly take game 1 here. Although Sziky, I think, has come back from worse positions than this, believe it or not. So let's see. Well, it looks like both players have actually stabilized here, despite that craziness. Looks like they're both just content to chill. Although, having said that, Sziky is now moving out. Oh, he's going to eat a couple Scourge. He's not quite. And look at this. Sziky's got a lot of Scourge in his composition, and looks like TechnicS is on pure Muta. Just now adding a couple of Scourge. So it's really going to come down to the Muta versus Scourge micro here of both players, in fact, now that TechnicS is adding on his own Scourge, knows the value of those Scourge. Look at this, Sziky adding on a lot of Scourge here, and it looks like, and this is something that Sziky seems to do a lot, actually, adding on a lot, generally a bit more Scourge than his opponent, just kind of forcing them to micro that little bit harder than him. And oh my god, looks like he's going to run here into the main. Is he going to get a kill? Oh, he does take a Scourge chip. He's going to grab a drone as well. He's going to grab a second drone, but here it comes. Here's the engagement. Sziky taking some hits. Is he gonna get it? Oh, taking another hit here. Sziky actually taking a lot of Scourges there, but now his own Scourge are taking down TechnicS' Muta. He's going for the pursuit, trying to get those free Muta on Muta shots, and it looks like TechnicS retreating to the safety of his own Scourge. Both players running out of Scourge, and it looks like TechnicS once again coming ahead in the air, and now significantly ahead in supply. As long as he can keep microing against these Scourge, I think he will be in good position, although he does take another hit here. He's now at 41 supply against a 31 of Sziky. Sziky coming in with more Scourge here now. TechnicS is still losing drones here, though. He's got to stop losing these drones. But otherwise, he is doing a good job here, just keeping his Muta count higher than his opponents, and that, in the end, is all that matters. Even if you keep losing drones, as long as you have more Mutas than him in the end, you are good to go. But it looks like TechnicS now being forced to micro back here, doesn't want to take those Scourge hits, but it looks like Sziky might be getting more shots on him. But again, TechnicS pushing his opponent back. And looks like, oh, he's running some Lings in. He's running some Lings into the main, doing a good job, although a few of his Lings do get trapped. The Sun can also help him out, but a few Lings in the main. Is he going to get a drone here? He's got 3 Zerglings here. He's going to try and snipe him, but it looks like with some fantastic drone control, Sziky stops any drones from falling here. Sziky just with a phenomenal drone control every time we see him play, in particular in his games against Julia, just like that. You know, he just has Lings in his base. He doesn't even care. It's like a little huddle of Overlords at the bottom right, using those for the Overlord stacking, of course, for the Muta stacking, rather. And it looks like TechnicS now might be building a Sunken of his own to stop Sziky from going crazy with his Lings, because Sziky Lings are, of course, pretty scary. Sziky, meanwhile, continuing the aggression here. You know, he seems to be the aggressor the entire game, but as long as TechnicS can hold him off and stabilize with a higher Muta count, he will still be okay. But he's just losing drones every time this happens. Even if he gets slightly favorable engagements, he's always losing drones. Meanwhile, there are some Lings in the natural, but this is exactly why the Sunken was there. Sorry, I'm missing the Muta engagement. Misclicking on the main, but it looks like TechnicS doing a decent job here, forcing Sziky back. More Scourge coming in here, though. TechnicS is now going to take some Scourge hits. No, did he take that hit? I'm not even sure if he took that hit. TechnicS with some really solid Muta control and very smartly building that Sunken basically at exactly the perfect moment here to protect that natural, because I think if he didn't have that Sunken, he could have lost all the drones at his natural, but because he had it there, really kept those alive. And now, oh my god, he's doing a counterattack with those Zerglings. He's going into the main, but he's not paying attention, though. He's not using them. He's wasted precious seconds there, but he's got 4 speedlings in. He's going to grab 1 drone this time. Now all the drone micro in the world will not save Sziky's drones. Sziky's got to run all the way back. He's got to run to the Mutas. It looks like, oh, but he does pull them back in time, so only losing 1 drone again. Man, Sziky just really on the ball with keeping these drones alive. A nice little separation of the Lings there. Try and get something done here. And looks like now that they've been busted, they're going to go back in. 2 more Lings. Could potentially get 1 more drone. Oh, no, they're attacking the lair instead of the drone. Oh, a bit of a mistake there by TechnicS. Possibly a misclick. In the meantime, TechnicS still looks pretty good here. If we look at the drone saturation, yeah, Sziky definitely is. Oh my god, he's way fewer drones. 4 drones on minerals compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Is this really 11 drones to 4? I mean, both players have saturated their gases, but oh my god, I think this is 11 drones to 4 on minerals. This is impossible. But this means that most of the supply difference is accounted for by drones. So TechnicS doesn't actually have that much more in army supply. But as long as he doesn't die for the next minute, he should be in really good shape. Oh man, TechnicS being a boss here. He's just gonna micro against these Scourge. There's so many Scourge. Oh my god, he's gonna micro. He has got to micro like a beast. But if he micros like a beast, he's got this. Oh, he's gotta be careful. Oh god, the Scourge. The Scourge are getting micro down. Nice, and here we go. This could be it. Is Sziky gonna commit? Sziky can't retreat anymore. He's committed. He is committed, and he's gonna lose all his Mutas. Sziky loses every single Muta, and there's Lings in his base. GG from Sziky. TechnicS takes game number 1. For all of those 4-0 predictions that the TLS staff made, TechnicS in game number 1 has proven all of you wrong and has taken down the monster, the beast that is Sziky. And not only that, not only did he win, but he won having the scouting disadvantage on the 4-player map, going mirror builds. TechnicS taking it down. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a sick final series here. That was game number 1. This is a best of 7. Going to go to a very quick break and come back for the next game. Don't go anywhere.